Take a seat, take a breath. Got a feed that decides life and death. Every chart is a mountain, a meme, a decree. Is this genius or mass lunacy? Scroll with me down this wild mentality, where a frog with sunglasses screams we're early endlessly. We'll see bulls and bears and fantasy. Every post's a prophecy. If you want to read what passes for a master plan, simply click and flick your thumb across this broken land. Want to know which way the winds of crypto might just be? Oh, scroll with me. One says up, only friends. Next says this is how it ends. Someone's calling the top, someone's buying the dip, someone's typing a thread as their last relationship slips. Scroll with me through the fear and ecstasy, where a charting crayon gets 1,000 hearts for free. You'll see every hot take, every plea. I was right in 23.
Trust the vibe, ignore the spreadsheet.
If you want to gauge if hope or panic's in command, if they're building castles or just castles in the sand, want to test if we're all early or just fantasy? Scroll with me. Is it signal? Is it noise? Are we traders? Are we toys? Every candle, every coin is a cult you can join. Scroll with me, let the chaos be our key. Read the mood like it's a map to some great mystery. You'll see faith and doubt and harmony. I'm all into, I'm set free.
In one day, in one same tweet.
If you want to know if folks are brave or out of time, if they're quietly convicted or have simply lost their minds, then my friend, you found the perfect place to start this stream. So scroll with me.
Woo! GM to all who celebrate, all who celebrate Thursday, April 9th, who all, observe this auspicious holiday. GM, my name is Dude Lifts. Scroll with me. And we're going to be on speed mode today because you know what happened? I was doing the dishes. I was taking my vitamins. I was making a second cup of coffee, the vibes. Monty says need some harmonica in there. Maybe it does need some. I'm a fan of the saxophone solo and the harmonica. Kuya says G scroll. Monty in the chat. Things we love to see. But yeah, it's gonna be a short one today because I was like I said, taking my vitamins. Tom says G scroll. G cipher scroll to you. The internet in you observes the internet in me. But yeah, it's gonna be a short guy because, like I said, I was taking my vitamins, making my coffee, and then I was like, and it was like 8:36, and I was like, I can't scroll because that's how my mind works. I was like, oh, we crossed over it by a minute, can't do it. It's the same reason why I went to college in 2009. I woke up late for my second day of calculus class and said, guess I can never go again, and I never did. So just something inside my DNA. But I was like, if I'm going to get acquired by OpenAI for 100 million. You got to stay on that grind. You got to stay consistent. And so, alas, we're here despite the trials and tribulations. We're here, but enough of me yammering about nothing. And now we're going to yammer about something. For those of you, if this is your first time, watching, and maybe you're on Twitch, you're like, who's this guy? Like I said, my name is Dude Lifts. This is Scroll With Me, where we scroll the Twitter timeline. We see what the vibes are. We try to see if the vibes are good, if the vibes are bad, if we're, down bad or up good. We get people in the chat who wish us a G scroll and we wish them a G scroll back. You could be one of those people if you had the gumption. But alas, let us begin to do our duty. So we got Digital Spenders Club. So sometimes you need to sit down and think about the money. Dude, first off, shout out to Digital Spenders Club. You know, I'm waiting on a jacket from them because it was sick and I ordered that shit. But they're putting out some sick merch. They put a USDC 0 or USD 0 like capsule drop about stable coins. Come on. No one's doing merch like this. So yeah, definitely love this. Okay, we got everywhere. We got Doodles here. So Doodles is doing the prompt comp. And yeah, 5K in prizes for contraption. So you use Doodles AI to come up with your best contraption. I love this on so many levels. If anybody knows the lore of Doodles and the main character Hap, he is an inventor. He's a tinkerer. And so like, I mean, dude, look at this chicken gun. Come on. So put on your imagination cap and let's keep going here. Dude, this Nico tweet has got some legs, bro. It's got some legs. Nico essentially is saying that like crypto is maturing. And so as a result, like the marketing tactics need to mature. He applies some nuance in the comments of those tweets saying like, yeah, some of the, it's weird. He's saying like interning is dead and the shit posting is dead, but also like washed agency playbooks are dead. So it's something in between. So a lot of people who are marketers have something to say about that. All right, here we go here. Today we're unveiling the new Acquire.fm. It's been 8 months in the works, handcrafted to represent what Acquired has become today. Don't know what that means. Don't watch the podcast, but all good. But also just found out they're bringing in 18 million a year, running 8 episodes of their podcast a year. So clearly scrolling Twitter, live on Twitter is the wrong business. But hey, you know, if Anthropic or maybe some lesser known AI entity is looking to throw some money around and say, hey, we acquired a media entity, I'm for sale, 100%. We'll do some AI shit. We'll come up with something. We'll figure it out together. JK, LOL. Let's see here. Do you agree? Says something about tech merch. Ironically, we're just talking about Digital Spenders Club. So I'm just going to like say shit because I have no idea what they're talking about. This is interesting. So like the Polymarket merch, whatever. Yeah. It was Emily Lee, I think. Someone was tweeting about this morning saying like, a couple of these crypto companies have stepped up their game with their merch. And I was like, so I sent them the Doodles thing in reply. I was like, we've been done doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if I have anything to do with it, the Flow merch that I made, chef's kiss, didn't get enough love. Was a total hit at ETH Denver, but on the timeline didn't translate. But let's see here. Yeah, if you've been here a few years, chances are your wardrobe includes cheap graphic tees, high-end bomber jackets. The high-end bomber jackets is a wild take. I actually have a varsity jacket in my background here. The official NFT tier list of 2026. All right, so we got. Wait, shut up. Wait, no, this is. Hold on. This is from ye olden days, because that's the proof pass. Yes. Nouns. Yes. Oh, bring me back. Bring me back. We see Gengar every day, but Haunter doesn't get the limelight he deserves. Dude, agree. Dude, I'm actually grading my first card. I got to send that out today. Let's see. Crypto hiring is broken. Ghost candidates after 4 rounds, hide salaries until the offer letter, hire through group chats and nepotism. I've been ghosted by companies more times than by guys on Hinge. 4 rounds of interviews to get a will circle back that never circles back. Salary, you find out when you get the offer, and that's half of what you expected. Yeah, hasn't been my experience. So I've had a pleasurable time getting hired in crypto. But I also have like kind of both. We won't say that much, but yeah, I've had a great time. Let's see here. What else we got? Dude, let's give a little refresh on the timeline. Since we're speed running, let's speed run. All right. Finally, some updates from the Nuco team. Fuck, an NFT company that can't even mint NFTs. Not ideal. We are sorry, but we are prideful and we take our craft, our story seriously. So we're rugging Harmony and taking everything down. Wait, what? What? Oh God, it's too long. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, let's see. It's we need it. The Harmony site will be locked by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No new mints. Looking at the cool art. No trying to rank up or participate in the Ponzi. It's all fucking over until Monday. You fucking bastards. Those bastards. Oh, and for everyone who got fucked yesterday and couldn't get referrals, go touch grass. Monday it all pops off. Yeah, don't know what that means. Oh, good. I figured this is some kind of clickbaity bullshit, and I got clickbaited. So GG to you, good sirs. And I minted some of them Johns. So whatever this means, I'm excited. So looking forward to them hitting my wallet. Let's see here. The shapes of Cartier. Dude, we just saw this, but it's because Greeny. We respect it. We'll like it too. EP says, GM, the peak of the week is here. Is that Thursday? Is that a peak of the week? I thought that was Wednesday. I don't know. Computer, when they say computer, they mean Perplexity Computer, but they're trying to brand themselves as just computer. Respect. Computer now connects with Plaid to link bank accounts, credit cards, and loans. That's wild. And actually seemingly super useful. Yep, build a personalized budgeting tool. Fuck. That's super useful. Yeah, because like I use budgeting software, but it's always kind of like, I'm always kind of like trying to shoehorn some like, well, I wish I could just, maybe if it just, because I'm not fucking Dave Ramsey over here. I don't got my cash in envelopes. So brought to you by Perplexity. I need a modern budgeting software for a modern life. Thanks, Perplexity. You can send stablecoins to my wallet, dudelifts.eth. But I actually might fuck with that. So, how to get unlimited aura? Step 1, get the aura badge. Is that a thing? Not again. That's really funny. Dr. PP is a wild name. New AI video format, felt animation. I honestly haven't seen one of these in a while. Like, oh, here's a new thing. And most of them could be traced back to Ingi Erlingson, to be fair. Was in a conversation with my mom, and I said, I'm going to Google that instead of chat/Claude. Dude, I'll be the first to say I Google shit. It's muscle memory on my phone to go to Google, and it just services Gemini results in a highly palatable form. So do I do it? Yes, I do. Because part of the other thing is that like every time I go to, maybe this is like, I don't know, user error. And maybe ChatGPT, Perplex Computer, if you're listening, every time I go to said AI service, Claude, Gemini, blah, 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 I don't want to start a new chat to ask a dumbass question, right? Like, what's fucking this in centigrade, bro? I don't want a new chat. And I damn sure don't want a chat that persists in the sidebar forever that goes, user asks how to convert 32 degrees Fahrenheit into centigrade. I really don't want that. So can there be like a Snapchat disappearing, like just homepage? And we end right back up at Google. Like, please, someone do that. And until then, I'm just going to go to Google and let them Gemini the first result. And I'm not going to scroll down. It works. It works. Could I have a persistent chat that is just full of dumb questions? Yes, but then that makes me feel dumb. I don't want to see the fucking errors of my past. Okay? Maria says, Bindi. Yeah, that's my dog. Posted a picture of my dog earlier this morning. Adorable. Uniswap Labs. It's National Unicorn Day, by the way. Damn. That's real. That's real, you know? Real AF. Tree says some life advice. Rest properly between sets so you don't ruin the next one. Applies for more than just working out, by the way. Yeah, most people don't realize that I forget, and Smolov, correct me here. I think it's let's use sprinting as an example. For sprinting, real sprinting, because it's a really high anaerobic. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been in school for strength and conditioning. Activity, like every 10 meters you sprint, you're supposed to rest 1 minute. So let's assume you just ran a 40. Sit your ass down for 4 minutes. And that's why it's funny, like real sprint training, when I was working with kind of, professional athletes and Olympians and stuff. Yeah, most of like sprint training days is mostly sitting. Like they're just like on the curb next to the track, got a towel over their head, just chilling, just sitting, mostly sitting, very little actual running. Because in order to gather the, fucking ATP, whatever, in order to be able to do the next run, like you need to rest for quite some time. So that is real. And they made a point of saying, like, sit your ass down. Like you're not walking around, you're not fucking chopping it up with the boys, you're resting. So Web3 ticketing is back. The cheapest way to get World Cup tickets is on Solana. Well, I'll be damned. That's cool. Dude, speaking of tickets, your boy just got into drop one for the LA Olympics tickets. So what up? I went to the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, which were the shit. By the way, it was as cool as it sounds. And looking forward to the LA Olympics. So yeah. Claunch, should we add Hermes support? Yes. That's hilarious. All the OpenClaw ecosystem turning its back on OpenClaw itself needs to be holy shit. Martin Shkreli, never knew how to pronounce that, reveals he made 500 million shorting pharma stocks. That is the most diabolical thing that man could do, being that he is in pharma. Incredible technology. Your CT reputation doesn't transfer when you actually apply for jobs. I see this constantly. Someone with 20K followers, all it takes, recognizes CT. They assume that visibility translates when they go to market. It doesn't. The hiring manager in Singapore looking to fill a BD role. It's too long, but that has been untrue in my whatever. But I will say, you have to have the actual skills to back that up, or like to accompany it. Like you do see people that like get into roles strictly because of their like whatever CT persona, and then it becomes kind of abundantly clear that you do, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's why it's perfect to be a washed KOL, with a small following. Or a never was Ben. You know what I mean? That's the real sweet spot. You got like less than 15K followers, like you just say shit all the time. Nobody knows what they're going to get on the timeline. Could be a picture of their dog, could be some alpha. You never know what you're going to get because you didn't follow any of the rules, because that's the vibe. And that's the sweet spot as far as I'm concerned. All right. Let's see here. Gotcha. Team day one in LA. Someone buy my Pokemon cards, please. I had a Dwight Schrute, Nikita Boers NPC to my Vibe Jam game. Sick. Wait. Oh my gosh. The fucking crossover event of the century. CZ going on TBPN. Yes. Please fucking ask him about Giggle Academy. Please ask him about Giggle Academy. You should have introduced him as founder of Giggle Academy. Don't you know the rules? God. All right, gang. It's 8:59. We've got a 9 a.m. meeting, so we've got to drop. But I appreciate you all joining on this short G scroll today. To all the G scrollers, y'all are the real ones. And until next time, I'll see you on the timeline.